Hi students, welcome to this session. I am Dr. Arvind T.S. I am an educator and trainer for the past 11 years and director of nextlevelskill.com. My area of specialization is into marketing and HR. In marketing, I am into digital and social media marketing, e-commerce and e-tailing. There are always lot of impacts of events on a host community, and these impacts are usually positive and negative. However, it is the responsibility of the event organizer or manager to try to keep the positive impact higher than the negative by identifying and predicting beforehand these impacts and then trying to manage them so as to arrive at the best result for all the parties involved, which is in turn gives overall positive impact. As mentioned in the historical context of events, in earlier times, events used to be more social in nature. Example, wedding, and this was a big source of a social interaction between people. Hence, bringing around a clear social and cultural impact on society. Contemporary events are seen more in light of the community, and event managers are focusing more and more on bringing benefits to an entire community through footfalls, tourism, and more business for the local community. Some events, especially sporting events, example the Commonwealth Games, play a political role in addition to social and economic roles. Destinations are often chosen keeping in mind the local weather, culture, and tourist attraction for a particular event. For example, Goa is usually the destination for international and national film festival or media summit. You know, the environment and culture in Goa, especially during December, that means carnival time, enables the right atmosphere for a fun-filled, creative environment for these events. An ill-planned event can have huge negative repercussions, and the larger the scale of the event, the larger is the impact. Stampedes and crowds going in a panic have often been seen in every large mass event like a Hajj at Mecca or the Kumbh Mela, where unplanned logistics and crowd management have resulted in disaster with many people dying. This leaves a huge negativity to such events. When we talk about impact of events, we have to know about the stakeholders of the event. Stakeholders involved will vary from event to event and may include event organizers, employees and volunteers, service and contract providers like a catering, merchandise, amusement structures and equipment, emergency services like ambulance service, police service, metropolitan fire service, rescue services, then electricity services, etc. Local services like a local self-government bodies, etc. Then security services, definitely stakeholders also include. For a large event or a hallmark event, definitely we need security services. Transport services from government transport service as well as a private transport services. Regulators like food authority, then public health, etc. Those bodies is also stakeholders, that is also government bodies. Media is an inevitable stakeholder, and the last but not least, members of a public who attend the event are the stakeholders. So we can classify the stakeholders into two types, that is primary and secondary stakeholders. So defined on basis of nature of engagement and on the basis of impact they have on the event that is taking place. So we determine primary and secondary stakeholders on the basis of the context, on the basis of the nature of engagement, and on the basis of impact they have on the event that is taking place. So primary stakeholder groups are deemed essential to event, as without them the event cannot happen or cannot take place. Primary stakeholders are important because Without the direct support of these stakeholders, the event would not exist. Rest of the stakeholders will be known as secondary stakeholders. So let's look onto the primary stakeholders. The essential primary event stakeholders are defined thus as employees, volunteers, sponsors, suppliers, spectators, attendees, participants. So secondary stakeholders are also important to the success and survival of the event, but do not have the same direct impact upon the event as primary stakeholders. So these stakeholders are classified therefore as government, the host community, emergency services, general business, media and tourism. Let us discuss how event is impact on stakeholders. So these are the different components of our stakeholders: host organization, host community, sponsors, media, co-workers, participants and spectators. It is also called as quid pro quo relation between event and the stakeholders. What is quid pro quo? Quid pro quo is none other than something in return. So something in return in the sense win-win strategy. Let us start with the host community. Host community is the inhabitant which is living in a place where event is happening. So what is the contribution of a host community to the event? They are ready to tolerate the inconvenience caused due to the event. That is 3 stages of the event: pre-event, during the event and post-event as well. What is the takeaway for host community? The impacts of the event. If the event is again good, definitely that place will get noticed throughout the world. Tourism, definitely it will bring tourism. Business opportunity, then that much of goodwill will give to the host community. Next is sponsors. What exactly sponsors is giving to the event? Sponsors are giving money or kind. They are sponsoring some freebies like a pen or a notepad or a file or a welcome kit or a food, whatever it is. What is the takeaway for the sponsors given by the event? Acknowledgement. Definitely their name will be depicted on the stage, on the different parts of the event. Their brand will be visible all over the event places. Next is media. What exactly media is giving to event? Definitely media is trying to promote the event. So what is the benefit that media gets from event? Definitely they will get the business. They will get news, as well as they will get advertisements from the event. Next is co-workers. Co-workers are people we discussed. These people are inevitable stakeholders. They are primary stakeholders. So they will give labor support. They will give their toil and moil to make that event very successful. Definitely they will get the payment, reward, recognitions, etc. Next one is participants and spectators. So definitely what exactly participants is giving to the event? Definitely their support, participation. They will take the ticket or they will contribute for getting into the event, for enjoying the event. Definitely the takeaway is entertainment and reward. What about host organization, the ultimate one? So without host organization, we can't dream about an event. The full support, the participatory support to all the stakeholders and events. What is the takeaway for host organization? Definitely branding, recognitions, goodwill, connection, networking, etc. Due to the rapid growth of our event industry, different stakeholders have become attracted and consequently involved themselves by showing their support for the industry. Bodies like the government and the corporate sector are now part of this highly professionalized industry. One recent development of this industry is that it is not more just enough to meet the needs of the audience, but it is also necessary to meet other categories such as government objective and regulation, sponsors, needs and community expectation, and media requirement. Some key stakeholders in the event industry are the host organization, the host community, sponsor, media participants and spectators and the co-workers. When we discussing about the impact of events, more emphasis is often placed on the financial aspects properly because it accounts for the justification of the budget goals and expenditure. However, the triple bottom line of a social, economic and environmental goals measure should not be underestimated because government policies commonly acknowledge them. For instance, social and cultural benefits play a vital part in the calculation of an event's overall impact. I'm going to say about the major impact of an event on a host community, and these impacts will be discussed here. First one is social and cultural impact. When we talk about social and cultural events, there are two concepts that can hardly be separated. While a society is a community or a broad grouping of a people who have common tradition, institution, activities and interest, culture represents the practice of a society, its customary beliefs, social rules and material objectives that are transferred or passed down from generation to generation. In this context, therefore, the potential effects or impacts of an event or tourism as a whole on the culture of a society are major concern for the host community. Even managers, organizers and other stakeholders in the event tourism industry. In this context, therefore, the potential effects or impacts of events or tourism as a whole on the culture of a society and major concern for this host community, event manager or organization and other stakeholders in the event tourism industry. This is because events often attract visitors or outsiders into a host community or society, and then there is a possibility that the society can be influenced by changing its culture. At some point, the host community attitude is one barometer to measure its ability to receive tourists, and the impact is function of the interaction between them, and it is depend on some factors. Some of these factors could be the nature and the extent of a social and cultural difference between the tourist and the host community, the ratio of a tourist visitors to the host community residents, etc. Every event hosted in a community usually has direct social and cultural impact on the participants, and in some cases the wider host communities too. These impacts can be simple experiences in form of shared entertainment such as sports events or concert. Events have the ability to intensify community pride, introduce new and challenging ideas and also help to revitalize the tradition of the host community. Next, we are going to discuss on political impacts. Definitely, after an event, political impact will be also there. In managing any event, government policies have an important role to play in order to actualize the goal of the event. Policy have to be taken into account before planning and hosting event, as different events have different policies governing them. For instance, there are regulations involved when planning an event where there has to be public disturbance, environmental pollution, erection and staging, etc. Politicians in recent time have realized the ability of event to raise their profile also of their sites and states, as event normally gain media coverage and at the same time attract visitors and increase economic benefits and job opportunity. Therefore, they have become major key player in bidding for hosting and staging major events. Political implication of event have also been huge right from historical times. The Roman gladiator games in Rome were political in nature, and the ability of the Roman emperor to put a major spectacle of a huge scale contributed much to their royal status. In today's time, to holding of a global event like Olympics or World Cup cricket and football even speak much more about the political status and superiority that the hosting country enjoys. the politician and ruling government get a platform to showcase their popularity, success and achievement during inauguration ceremonies in these events. Next, we are going to discuss on environmental impact of an event. One way of showcasing the unique characteristic of a host community is by hosting event during which the real properties of the destination is pointed out. A lot of environmental impact assessment should be carried out and considered before hosting an event. Some of the major things to keep in mind when hosting a rather large event is the venue, because the impact will be more if event is not held in a suitable purpose built venue. For example, in a stadium, sports ground or entertainment center instead of a park, town square or street. In most cases, there are always more negative environmental impact on a host community than positive, especially when there has not been enough study, assessment and measures put in place on how to curtail these impacts. Impact like a crowd movement and control, noise pollution, access and parking, and mostly rampantly waste disposal. The environmental impact of event on a host community or destination actually starts right from the planning stage to the assessment stage of an event. In order for any destination or host community to be able to provide service to visitors, they first have to develop the necessary infrastructure to support these services. This is because infrastructure is the underlying factor or basic framework. For major events like the FIFA World Cup, infrastructure like stadium, roads, welcome center, rental facilities and hostel has to be put in place, and in developing these infrastructures, they will impact on the environment negatively on the initial stage but positively in the long run. But in order to minimize these impacts, there should be good designs and planning. For instance, the use of underground lines for utilities can retain the more natural look of vistas. After these infrastructure have put in place, another detrimental impact that can occur to the environment is the substantial increase in the number of people using them. There could be simple impact like increase in traffic, crowded parks, but might be serve enough to cause harm to a fragile environment. Next, we are going to discuss on tourism and economic impact. The main driving force for event and for tourism development as a whole is the economic benefits derived from it. Although an international tourism activity is easier to measure than a domestic tourism activity, there are often economic benefits associated with the two categories depending on the magnitude and nature of event being hosted. Events can impact on a host community through various means, example of which could be in form of a foreign exchange earnings, income and employment generation. The expenditure by tourists can be as real as any other consumption, and international tourist expenditure can be seen as an export from the host country, while domestic event can be seen as an export from the hosting region to the other local region. So in tourism and economic impact, whatever the generation of new business at the macro level, the supplies of infrastructure, goods and services undoubtedly profit from staging of major events. A research on Atlanta Olympics on 7 important business, a wholesale restaurant equipment dealer, 70 to 80% of increase in business. Have an example how an event can facelift the host place. The landmark example is Kumbh Mela. The measure being taken by government to globally promote the 49-day Kumbh Mela. It's a head-breaking job for the government. In order to attract the foreign tourists, the government has launched a campaign called Chalo Kumbh Chalo campaign across the country. Branding and marketing campaigns for Kumbh Mela in 2019. For the following are the steps taken by government for smooth organizing of a Kumbh Mela. Construction and winding of a public roads. construction of a parking spots at a short distance from Mela area, digital signages at systematic points to ensure smooth flow of traffic, development of a telecommunication services, bank services and water ATM in the Mela area, setting up of integrated command and control center including CCTV cameras for the security of a tourist. The host place has facelifted because of a Kumbh Mela which had happened in 2019. Let's take another example. Transforming the traditional snakeboard races to a global sporting event in the Champions Boat League CBL hosted by Kerala Tourism. According to the tourism department, the average attendance at the CBL race stood above 1 lakh. Around 15 lakh spectators including foreigners have turned out to watch the first 9 races in the CBL held in different parts of the state. It is helping to revive the flood hit tourism sector in the state. Races are being broadcast live, which helps to promote the event outside the state as well. The most important impact the event organizer and host communities most look at from the positive side, whether or not the budget will be enough to host the event, and at the end of the day, if the event will result in a surplus or profit or not is always the greater concern for event organizers and host communities. Tourism revenue to host communities normally accounts for a large portion of the total revenue, that is spending at the event either on travel, accommodation, goods and services by tourists, especially external visitors. Some other greater impact an event can cause on a host community are the ability for it to create more business opportunities. Events are avenues for host communities to showcase their expertise, hosting potential investors and promoting new business opportunities. Events also impact economically on a host community by leveraging the business outcomes as it reflects on the benefit to local business and through them to the community at large. The employment creation is another way an event can impact on the host community, as expenditure during events by visitors can provide more job for the host community. More than above said impact, increased local pride and community spirit awareness of non-local perception will also create, and we can consider it as a psychological impact on host community. The event planner holds the critical task of assessing and balancing all the above impacting factors. Government also need to have a long-term view while planning mass events. Though these bring huge social, cultural and economical benefit and urban development, the government needs to assess long-term political and social impact while keeping cost and integrity of managing these costs in mind. The positive flow of revenue into a region should not be the only factor considered when determining the apparent success of an event. The negative social impact of an event can do great harm to the future and event and its host region as well. And ecological impact may cause the premature death of a poorly managed event or festival. Conversely, there are many other positive impacts that may counter negative economic impact. An event that spread the seasonality of tourism in a region also evenly distribute the flow of money into a region, increasing the opportunities for full-time employment. The event planner holds the critical task of assessing and balancing all the above impacting factors. Government also need to have a long-term view while planning mass events. From the light of this class, I hope you have understood the impact of an event which bring huge social, cultural and economical benefit and urban development. Thank you so much.